Hello. Today I'm gonna take myself out on a date. I made a take myself out on a date video for my very first video, but then essentially got cold feet and never posted again. I really needed to do this because ever since the world reopened and ever since I started dating, I feel like I've spent less time by myself. I'm always out working or with my friends or my boyfriend. I'm always like constantly surrounded by people, which is great and it is something I do enjoy. However, but I'm also extremely extroverted, and when I was in high school, college, I really disliked spending time by myself and would just do just about anything to get out and be surrounded by people, which is not always a great thing because you are who you're gonna spend the most time with, so you should be comfortable with yourself and spending time with yourself. Like, being alone bugs me so much. I think I really couldn't be alone to the extent that I would rather be surrounded by whoever than be by myself, and it made me make the wrong friends and date the wrong people. I simply couldn't see it because I was just focused on not being alone. It took 2 years of journaling and really reflecting and having to spend time by myself because of the pandemic to kind of be comfortable and okay spending time by myself. I would say that New York City is such a great city to be single because almost everyone is always out and about doing whatever they're doing and not really giving or caring about what you're doing. I'm gonna go get ready and then I'll take you along on my solo date. Pretty cold outside, but I think I should be warm enough. Yes. My fit. I'm like a pumpkin.
Wow, is it always close, ranging from a movie scene to made up people in my dreams. The last time, if I recall, was a feeling of being alone. I don't know if where I'm going isn't far, but in case I go, no need to be stressed, gotta take it home instead. I really miss the shade of blue. Just take it slow. I wait to find love, better hit the corner again. For now I will feel the ocean view.
Seems like bride partner skipped fall and it's winter altogether. Here I am sitting in a park on an incredibly windy day. I'm definitely much more comfortable sitting and staying in the park by myself than eating. Lunch was terrifying because I was surrounded by so many couples and I was like just there by myself, letting myself eat. Then I reflected on the subway and something about using our 20s to do things that make you uncomfortable, and while eating out alone makes you feel comfortable is something I feel like I want to do more of because it shows that I'm really actually the act of putting myself out there and not caring what people think, not just in theory but in practice. So I think what I like about enjoying my own company is I'm not using other people to escape from the reality that I'm alone. So the reason why I wanted to contemplate content and okay being by myself and practicing it regularly instead of just being alone when I have to be alone is because I want to be able to feel fulfilled and happy by myself. So when I spend time with people, whether it's my boyfriend, family, or friends, it's not because I'm trying to avoid being by myself or use other people to fill the hole of loneliness that I sometimes feel when I'm alone, but rather be able to really enjoy their presence and spend time with them because I really like them, not just because I want to spend time with people and I don't care who that is. I need to work on my eloquence because I'm still pretty uncomfortable talking into the camera. I think being alone will always sometimes feel lonely. A really philosophical thing that I read once was that you're the only person you're going to spend the most time with, so you should like spending time with yourself. So how do you practice being okay with your own company? I think it's almost unavoidable that when you're alone you feel kind of lonely. How I try to balance that is by doing things I like, whether it's reading and going down the thought rabbit hole, or journaling, reflecting, or going out and buying myself matcha. Basically treating myself well so that when I spend time by myself it doesn't have to be me just being in the corner of my room stuck, feeling gloomy and whatnot. I think the real value of being okay by yourself is that if you're already happy with the way things are, then your happiness level is already pretty high. And when you meet people, you're unwilling to be with someone or be friends with someone who just pushes it lower. So being okay by yourself does increase your standards. Definitely found myself making better friendship, relationship choices after I was content with my own presence. Which I know is a lot easier said than done, because in our 20s we're pressured to essentially be in a relationship, or when you're on Instagram you see everyone hanging out and seems to have like the most lit life, everyone but you. And I guess it's also important to remember that societal pressures and Instagram, they're not really real and they don't really impact your day-to-day life unless you let it. What impacts your life is the decisions you make, like the people who you choose to let in your life. Yeah, being alone sometimes is not fun, but it's much better than spending time with people who drain your energy, because you deserve so much better than that. I'm gonna go back home and make myself a keyboard because my keycaps came. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope that was cool. Okay, bye.